Yo internet, Aly Keves here. It's summer, which is the perfect time for staying inside and watching movies about the beach. Because actually going to the beach is a hot mess. A literal hot mess. Jaws it is then. It's the Geek Awakens. I figured now was the perfect time for me to watch Jaws. I'm really gonna regret this decision, aren't I? Nothing like starting your movie off with some good old-fashioned drowning.
Stay off there, I haven't fixed him yet.
It's Roy Scheider. I loved him in SEAQUEST DSV.
Yes, I've seen every episode of SEAQUEST.
SEAQUEST was an awesome 90s show starring Roy Scheider as an underwater Captain Kirk who explored the ocean with a talking dolphin, and I have no idea why the show was canceled. Roy plays Martin Brody, a gritty cop who leaves the mean streets of Manhattan to focus on beach crime for some reason. His first lead, the guy who was hooking up with the girl who drowned.
She must have drowned.
Your girlfriend just died. I've had a stronger emotional reaction to stepping in gum. So Brody wants to shut down the beaches to, you know, prevent more violent, gruesome deaths, and then he encounters the most well-dressed man of all time.
You yelled shark. We've got a panic on our hands.
Oh man, this guy's got a cool jacket. I need that.
This jacket is so good that it's making me, wait for it, anchory. If you want a jacket that says sharks don't scare me and swimmers' lives don't matter, then this is the jacket for you. So another kid dies and his mom offers $3,000 to anyone who can kill the shark. Mom, if I was murdered by a giant fish right in front of you, I hope that you would put up like at least 10K, minimum. Tons of fishermen come to the island, including Mr. Holland's Opus. Why does he look like a Brooklyn hipster who would try to sell me artisanal mayonnaise? Everyone in town thinks they got the right shark, but Mr. Holland's Opus ain't buying it. So he gets drunk and cuts the shark open with a butter knife.
Came up in the Gulf Stream from southern waters.
How do you know that? Isn't that a little on the nose, Spielberg? Why stop there? How about a Sweet Home Alabama record? Or an Atlanta Braves jersey? Or one of Tim McGraw's hats?
Holy shit.
That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. And I've seen a dude clip his toenails on the subway. 3 people have died. Clearly they're gonna shut down the beach, right?
You are not going to have a summer unless you deal with this problem.
Mayor's all like, I came here to do 2 things. Wear this awesome jacket and not shut down the beach because there's some murderous shark on the loose. And I'm already wearing the jacket. So they find the one person who can kill this great white menace.
Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Also, here's to swimming with sharks, dude. Sharks. Focus up. Here's the plan. We go out on the boat and then somehow figure out how to kill the shark.
I haven't had to pass basic seamanship in a long time. You didn't say how short you wanted it.
That's what she said. Okay, that was fair.
Let's drop another chum marker.
I'm starting to like Quint. We have a lot in common.
He's drinking my all-time favorite beer, Narragansett.
Maybe in a different life, I could have been a shark hunter and Quint could have been watching movies on the internet. I'd watch that show. So they're on the boat, just broing out, trying to kill sharks, like you do.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
It's really amazing how people kept themselves occupied back then. Here's how that scene would look today. This time, they harness all of the 1970s technology available to create a cage that Mr. Holland's Opus goes in. You know, because sharks can't eat through metal, except for license plates.
This cage idea seems terrible.
Okay, I'm just gonna say what everyone's thinking here.
Why is this shark such a jerk?
Surprise! The shark cage didn't work. At all. Good night, sweet Quint, and schools of trout drag thee to thy rest. On the plus side, he died doing what he loved. Being on a boat? Getting eaten by a shark? I don't know. Then Brody kills the shark. Then Brody done killed that shark.
Smile, you son of a...
Yeah, New York! That is what New York does right. Pizza, baseball, taxi cabs, artisanal mayonnaise, yelling, and bombing sharks.
I loved how suspenseful it was. There was a ton of action. I jumped roughly 1,000 times.
I knew that Jaws was gonna be scary, but it was way scarier than I thought. Yeah, I screamed multiple times. So what? I don't even think they said Jaws once in the movie. What's the shark's real name?
It's Bruce.
Bruce? But if Jaws proves one thing, it's that Roy Scheider is awesome on any SEAQUEST. Thanks for watching The Geek Awakens. Swim on down to the comments and tell me about the first time that you watched Jaws. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a like and a share. It really helps us out. For now, I'm Aly Keves, and I'll see you by the pool where there are no sharks. Right? Roy Scheider, I loved him in SEAQUEST.
It's actually Scheider.
Scheider?
Scheider.
Really?
Yeah.
Like literally my entire life is a lie right now. You're probably right, but like, wow, hooking up. Hey, could you stop clipping your toenails in the office? Why are you doing this at work? Why are you doing this at work? Then Brody kills the shark. He done killed that shark. Come at me. Artisanal mayonnaise. Sorry.